Welcome back, Survival Living here. So we got another course tip for you. It's making char cloth and charred wood for fire making. So what we got here, we got an old dead branch that I want taken down. You can kind of hear where the soft spots are. You can feel around with your blade and try to see the best areas to go in. Got that right there. Turn my headlamp on so you guys can see. And what we're doing is we're getting this material out from the inside. Alright, you can see here, looks like some insects have already started going in here. Now some of this dead material is damp, and that's quite alright, because what we're going for is all this pulpy type of wood. I believe some call it punk wood. We're just going in for this dead wood that's in here. And it will be soft when you grab it. It'll be real soft. You can squish it, easily breaks apart. That's what we're going for. So what we do in the course, we'll actually be using the Canteen. I got one of my tins here. We place it in. Once we get our fire going, we'll set it in. It's just like our char cloth. We're going to cook it off, and that way when we throw a spark on it, it will ignite. It will turn into a coal ember, and we can use that to start our next fire. Alright guys, so we need to get our fire going tonight. So we got flint and steel with a piece of char cloth. There we go. We got pine needles and some dried palmetto. Alright, so we got our fire going. Yeah, it is producing a lot of smoke, but a lot of stuff's wet out here, but we got fire. Again, we're using char cloth, flint and steel, and we're getting our fire going. I've already eaten dinner. I hate it cold. That's the Wolf Brand chili. Freaking love this stuff. But I already ate dinner. So we got this fire going now, and we'll cook off our material for our char, this wood material. Once we get the coal bed and stuff going, we'll place this in and we'll cook it off, and then I'll show you guys how to use this. Alright, so we got our material. Got a good fire going here. Take this piece of wood, lay it in there just like that. Got our material. We're just gonna set it down in here, guys, without burning yourselves, and we're gonna let this cook off. Now while you're doing this, you'll see flames and white smoke pop off and stuff like that. Once it stops smoking, you're done. So we're gonna let this cook off, and then I'll show you the end results. Alright guys, so we pull this off the fire, let it cool down. We have our char in here. Now this stuff is real brittle, real lightweight, and it'll accept a spark. So what we have here, I got our flint and steel. You can use your ferro rod. You can use all kind of different things to actually get this thing started. Let's go ahead and throw some sparks on it here. Stand by. Okay, so we've got embers now. Alright, take our material, burning good. Let me grab that one. Close this up. There we go. Got our fire going. Alright, now with this, you can carry this and start your next fire the next day, which might be required to do. Actually, well, I will have you do that. You do the same thing with char cloth and everything else, guys. Now with this, you can also take your knife and a piece of flint and you get those sparks that way. Works better if I actually just put it on the ground like this. There we go. We've got embers going. And to stop it, cut off the oxygen. Good to go. So like I said, very simple once you actually know the process on different things. So I showed with the flint and steel, showed with the knife. Matter of fact, let me go and show you with the ferro rod. I'm going to let this cool off. Alright guys, so we got a ferrocerium rod here. It did not take long at all. As you can see, we got coals.